Hey trackies, welcome back to another video here on TXT Track Time. Please remember to like the video and also subscribe to the channel. Trackies, well. Julian Alfred is here. Wow, and trackies, you best believe she is a live threat. Now we saw Julian Alfred last weekend or this past weekend running a phenomenal world lead in 22.28 seconds in the women's 200 meters. Now that got my brain turning over like this, like a rapid fire, like, oh my God, so fast, so soon. You know what I mean? Even, with me thinking this is probably a little bit too fast, too soon. I remember last season when she was going hard from early and she still was able to maintain it all the way through. Remember, after all of this NCAA baga race where she run, she still went to the CAC games, still did phenomenal there, and also the World Championships, 5th and 4th, 100, 200 meters. So she was able to carry that through the entire season. So even with me harboring thoughts in my mind, but possibly this could be too hard too soon, I'm like, let's hold up a second. Maybe not. For Julian Alfred, maybe not. And for me, that makes me think that and believe that she's a definite life threat come World Championships. Well, not World Championships, sorry. Come the Olympics in Paris at the end of this season. Julian Alfred right now has youthful exuberance. She can do anything in my mind. That's what she's saying to herself. And she's literally going for it with no fear. Like literally just attacking the events that she's in. And she's getting the results that she wants. So with a person like that, what has that kind of mentality in my mind, then definitely the sky is the limit. But clearly right now there are few athletes that are sticking out, that are proudly have their thrones there that they're sitting on and they want to keep their thrones. But I do still believe that Julian Alfred is a live threat going forward in 2024 and beyond, right? So let's start with the indoor scene, right? For sure, I was saying that she would be up against the likes of Aliyah Hobbs this season when we talk about 60-meter dominance, because I said I would love to see Aliyah Hobbs actually go to the World Indoor Championships this time around and not hold back for whatever reason was the last time, because some people are telling me, that's not the reason, it doesn't matter. Whatever her reasoning was, she didn't partake. I would love to see her go this time around, but not gonna lie, the Julian Alfred that is coming out running 22.28 seconds look like she ready for broke 6.92 seconds, that world record. Yes, she looks like she's ready to shatter that world record. I wouldn't be surprised, trackies, if it goes. No cap. Now, trackies, unfortunately, it's such a shame that they no longer do the world indoors 200 meters at the championships. And I'm wondering why. If somebody knows, send me in the comment section below. But it would be great to see her try to attack that world best or world record held by Merlin Ottey. Now, half of me as the Jamaican is like, yeah, I'm glad it stays with Jamaica. But the next half of me, of course, wants to see the sports progress and loves to see phenomenal performances. So I wouldn't mind seeing that. So it's just a shame that they don't do it anymore. But I wonder if at some point, maybe like in an off-season year when there's not so much going on, she'll try to attack it, because she gives me the energy that she can try to get to that world best done by Merlin Ottey in that 200 meters. But the 60 as it stands right now, track is that 60-meter world record look like it's on borrowed time. Now, moving outdoors now is where clearly we start to, contemplate her positioning when we talk about the best in the world and is she a live threat to them. I do believe if they put a foot wrong, in my opinion, she definitely is a live threat to the top girls. Now, as it stands now, and we may have to add one extra slot in both events, because if I'm looking at it realistically in my brain, when I toss in Elaine Thompson here, there was no Elaine Thompson here last season in the 100 meters or the 200 meters. So if I toss her in, then the field widens in terms of where Julian Alfred's potential placing could be at the end of the season. No. Let's take a look at them again. So we have Shericka Jackson, Shakira Richardson. I don't expect them to get any slower. I'm expecting them to either maintain or potentially get faster. In my mind right now, I'm thinking they're maintaining that 10.65 speed. So let's see what happens. But for now, I don't think Julian Alfred will challenge that, because I do not see them getting slower than that performance. Right now, when we look at Shelly and Elaine, both capable of going 10.6 and faster, right? And then now thinking about the performances last season, they were stuck in 10.7. Unfortunately, Clearly, though, that was because of injuries. So if them good this year, which I'm thinking that they're gonna be good this year, then we're expecting 10-6s. So is Julian Alfred gonna challenge that track? Is I don't know. I don't know just yet. I'm definitely seeing these girls, not being challenged. No, the trouble becomes now where Marie Jose Talou places in this. She's still at 10-7 as a personal best right now. 10.72, I believe, is her personal best. So can Julian Alfred challenge her if she does not get potentially faster? Am I seeing Marie Jose Talo get potentially faster? I don't know. She looked good in her form and her technical execution last season. I was thinking that she was on the cusp of something great. It didn't really materialize. She just hovered around the same times last season. So I don't know if we're gonna get any progress on that. And especially when you consider the age factor, because she's also getting older up there, just like Shelly. So I'm not sure what, but at least we're hovering around the same times from last year. Then I'm thinking that she can be challenged. Why? Because I'm expecting Julian Alfred to go into 10-7s this season. Mid 10-7s is my range right now, because I'm not gonna lie, when you look at previous trending in the years prior to this 2024 season, then she's coming up much faster than she did any other year. And as I said, Julian Alfred has youthful exuberance on her side. She feels like she can dominate. She has a type of aggression. Remember, I was talking about having the aggression in the sport. She has a type of aggression that I want Kivona to have. Be aggressive and attack the pack, and you'll get there. You know what I mean? So for sure, I see her challenging potentially that 10-7 realm, and anybody that slips and stays into 10-7s or slower is a demago slide, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to Julian Alfred. In the 200-meter field track is probably ends up being a bit better for her, though I do see Dina Asher Smith making an attempt at getting much faster. We throw in back at Elaine. There is still Shakiri, there's still Sharika, and there's also still Gabby. So those are the top girls in my mind that she'll have to challenge. And then the times vary with Sharika, Elaine, Gabby sitting on the higher, cusp of those personal bests. So if those girls run anywhere near their personal best, do I have Julian Alfred challenging over the 200? No. Right? If Shakiri doesn't get any faster, then that's probably where I see her being challenged. But no, I'm not necessarily seeing them challenging or seeing Julian challenging that 200-meter field based on those personal best times just yet. But with that said, Shakis, I definitely think, though, she's one to look out for. She's definitely one that will be a threat, and one that none of these senior athletes that are ahead of her in terms of entering these competitions can look down on. Definitely cannot look down on her at all, because I do believe if anybody slips, then they slide. As it relates to 200-meter personal best right now, maybe we can get a 21.8 from Julian Alfred. I'm not potentially seeing anything faster. She strikes me as a shorter distance powerhouse athlete. I don't know if that makes any sense. And it's kind of surprising, though. She's so good over that indoor 200 meters, considering all that. But with that said, let's see how the season progresses. But I definitely think she's a live threat to all the top contenders. Track is sound off in the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. What does it sound like I'm saying two things? Like the video and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.